Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here with Antonelli Softball. Today we're going to go in depth on fielding mechanics. Now, these fielding mechanics will pretty much work at any position in the infield that you're at. All right, so let's break it down. Let's start from the very beginning. When the ball is hit, the first thing you want to think about doing is getting to the right of the ball. So what we tell our infielders to do is they want to get the ball on their left ear. Now, you don't have to make this big, huge banana around the ball because you don't want to waste too much time. And playing third base, you're probably going to have to do it a little bit less than if you're at shortstop or at second base. But you still want to try, if you can, to just get outside the ball here. Again, get the ball on your left ear so that you can then get your momentum going back to first base. We always want to try to get our momentum going to the base that we're throwing. So once you get to the right of the ball and you're able to work back through the ball, the next thing is how you're going to get down to field it. So anytime you field a ground ball, it's going to be right, left field, right, left throw. Okay, that's the footwork on pretty much any ball that you're going to field with two hands like this. So it's right foot down, I spread my left foot, and the timing should be, this is perfect timing right here. When your foot is coming down, you should be fielding the ball. Your left foot. Boom. And a lot of infielders will come down like this. They'll come down heel first, and then as their toes coming down, you can see that she fields the ball. Okay, so that's the timing. Right, spread left, field, right to left, left to target, throw. All right? So that's the second thing. When you come down with your foot, see, when you go right, right, spread left, I want to present the glove as my right foot is coming down. So you can see here she's presenting the glove, and she gets to this point right here. Now, a couple of keys to think about. The best place to field the ball is over your left eye, directly down from your left eye. That's a terrible arrow. But you want to field the ball over your left eye. Right here, she's fielding it probably over her right eye. As a third baseman, again, when you're shortstop or second base and you're really moving a lot through the ball, it's super important to do this. And I would say even at third base, I mean, if you would think about the absolute best position to field it, again, I drew that right through her nose or right through the middle of her body. You want to try to keep the ball on this side of your body. Obviously, you don't want to come too far out here, so that's why we tell all of our players left eye. It's a really good spot. When you put your glove down over your left eye, your glove naturally opens perfectly right to the ball. The more you get to this part of your body, the more that you have to kind of turn your glove and manipulate your hand to try to open it to the ball, and you start getting stiff hands. If you do it right now, you go to the right part of your body and then try to open your glove up to the ball. You have to twist your wrist, your forearm, your hand, everything gets stiff, and then you're going to have stiff, hard hands. So try to keep the ball over your left eye if you can. The more you come this way, the worse it is. The other reason why you don't want to field over here is because, remember, you're always getting around the ball. You're getting to the right of the ball and then moving back this way towards your target. So if you're always moving this way and you field the ball on this side of your body, then as the ball comes up, you're slightly moving this way. If it hits you in the chest, it's going to kind of hit you over to the right part, and you're going to pass the ball this way. The ball's going to bounce off of you and go that way. So you're not going to have a chance to replay the ball. But if you field it over your left eye, more on this side, and it comes up and hits you, so you're moving this way, it comes up, it's going to hit you more on this part of your chest, it's going to bounce back down in the direction you're going, you can pick it back up and throw a runner out, right? You have a chance to replay it. So that's another reason why you want to keep the ball on the left side of your body, if you can, right over your left eye, all right? So now your glove is open. You want to pretend that you've got a pair of eyes in your glove. Show the eyes to the ball right here, okay? So her fingers are a little bit down so that the glove is on the ground. And if you have two eyes right there, they're shown to the ball. You want to present the glove to the ball early. Now, obviously, you can't get down too early, but you don't want to be late. So that's why we say as you're kind of putting your right foot in the ground, start to present your glove. Boom, and you're in position right here, okay? Couple other things. Back flat. So we tell our players, I should be able to iron right off of your back. Okay, so if you're an ironing board, you should be flat. I should be able to iron my shirt right off your back. When you get your back flat, what it does is it gets your eyes down in the action. So really good infielders have their eyes really close to the ball. Really bad infielders have their eyes way up here. Okay, so I want to get my back flat so I can get my eyes in the action, but also it gets my hands out front. So the more my back becomes vertical, the more my hands come up. and they come under my body. The more my back gets flat, the more my hands can go out so I can see the ball, but I can also get them on the ground, okay? I want to field from the ground up. I want to be on the ground and then field up if I have to. I don't want to field up high to low, okay? Because then I'm working against the hops. I have really hard hands. I'm pushing through all the balls. It's not a good way to field the ball accurately, okay? So back flat, hands out front. I want to be able to see the ball and the glove in the same view all the time. If I can't see both at the same time, it's hard for the ball to go in there consistently, right? So a lot of infielders that play too high and their hands are kind of underneath them, they can see the ball, but they can't see their glove. So if you want to be consistent, you've got to be able to see the ball and your glove at the same time on the catch, okay? And the only way to do that is have your hands out front. So we have our hands out front. We don't want to have our hands so far out front. We shouldn't be stiff with our glove arm. Like our elbow and arm should not be stiff. So we're out front, but we should have a slight bend in the elbow. So slight bend in this elbow right here. Okay? My hands should be soft. So we're out front, but we're still soft. We want our hands soft. You can get too far out front. Okay? You get too far out front, your elbow gets stiff, your hands get stiff. All right? So it should be a soft glove position right there. All right? So we're there. Our right hand, I call it the control hand. You can call it the bare hand, whatever you want to call it. It should be above the glove right here. You want to have your fingers up. You don't want to have your fingers down because if the ball comes up, it can hit you right in the finger, okay? So I have my hands up, or my fingers up. If the ball does pop up, it'll tend to hit my fingers, go right back down into my glove. But the real thing is here is that I want to be able to get my transfer right here. So I secure the ball, right? I'm never catching the ball. It's not a one-handed catch. If the ball's within the framework of my body, I'm going to use two hands. It's just deflection. So the ball should be hitting right around my index finger. My bare hand or control hand, that's a square. I don't want a square. My bare hand or my control hand should be right there. I secure the ball, so it's a deflection. It's not a catch. Now I can start to work on my transfer. One of the biggest things when fielding is getting the ball from the glove to the bare hand. A lot of throwing errors happen because that hand, that control hand, doesn't work very efficiently. It's either not down there or something's wrong with it, and you get a lot of bobbles. And then all of a sudden, as an infielder, you start bobbling the ball. You don't have a good grip. Now you say, "Oh, now I got to rush." My footwork gets thrown off, and the ball sails. So if I can really work on getting that control hand to bang right in there every single time, I've got the ball. Now as I bring the ball to the middle of my body, I'm getting my grip, and then I throw. Okay? So really, really important with the control hand being down there. All right? Let's keep going here. So once I get in this position now, I've secured the ball properly. Now what I'm going to do, we already talked about right, spread left. Now as I bring the ball to the middle of my body, I'm going to take my right foot to my left and my left to my target. Just like that. So I'm never going to have 2 feet on the ground at the same time. Once my right foot comes up, I start to move to my left, and then once it's about to come down, my left foot comes up, and I go to my target. So what this is doing for me, it's giving me momentum towards my target, right? It's putting me closer to my target. It's allowing me to save my arm because I'm using my body. It's putting me in really good direction, so it locks my front shoulder on my target right here. So right there, I'm in perfect throwing position. If I can get into a consistent throwing position every single time, the same position, athletic, in line, good direction, I'm going to make more consistent throws. Where players get in trouble is their footwork's all over the place. They do one thing one time, one thing another. They don't have good direction towards their target. They're not in line, and then all of a sudden the ball just starts flying all over the place. And we think we just have to throw more to improve our accuracy. Put your body in a good position, you'll throw more accurately, okay? So right to left, left to target, as I'm funneling the ball to the middle. So I just bring it right here. I go from here, and I bring it right to a thumbs-up position. If you get right to your chest, think thumbs up. So her thumbs, both thumbs right now are up, okay? So now she's in a really, really good position to break her hands, all right? And the other thing is we talked about getting into a consistent position. If you think about any position on the field, right, infielder, outfield, it doesn't matter. You're always going to come to a position right here in the middle of the chest. The way I talk about it a lot is if you think about a baseball pitcher. So if you think about in baseball, right, A pitcher, their job is to throw the ball more accurately, more consistently than any other position on the field, right? A pitcher's job in baseball is to throw strikes. That's their main job, all right? And so what do? They come set in the middle of their body every single time, the same spot every single time. We talked about consistent positions will lead to consistent release points and consistent throws, right? And so that's the idea, is you always want to be bringing the ball, no matter which ball you field, whether you field it out here, one hand, a backhand out here, it doesn't matter. Bring the ball to the middle of your body, to the same point every time, so I can break my hands at the same point every time. It's going to lead to more consistent throws, all right, more accurate throws. Really, really important. The other thing is it's a position of balance and power. So if you think about any other sport, basketball, you get a ball, someone passes you the ball, you get the ball, you bring it to the middle of your body, and then you decide, do I dribble, do I pass, do I shoot? I do it all from the middle of my body because it's a balanced position. It's centered, right? And football, you think about a quarterback, when they drop back to pass, the ball comes right to the middle of their body, and then they break their hands from the middle of their body. Any position in baseball does it, all right? So it's a balanced, athletic position to then break my hands and throw, okay? So here we go, right to left to target, ball. I break from the middle of my body. I want to break thumbs down. So right here you can see her fingers are on top of the ball. Her thumb is underneath, okay? So the way we tell players to do it, first is going to lead to a short arm action. All right, so we're going to get the ball out quickly. The other thing is to think about, we tell all of our players, if you're standing in water up to your waist, so here you go. Here's some nice, beautiful water. I'd like some nice, beautiful water right now. It's snowing outside. If that's water, I don't want the ball to get wet. So once I come to my chest, I bring the ball across my chest, and it starts to come up. And that's going to lead to a nice, quick, short arm action. Okay? As infielders, we don't have to throw the ball a long distance. We have to be quick with it. And so the arm action has to be shorter. In the outfield, you got to throw a ball a little bit further. You got a little bit more time. Your arm action and your arm circle can be bigger. But you want a short arm circle as an infielder. Get the ball up and out quickly, okay? Then I throw, and I follow my throw. There you go. So let's just kind of watch here. Let's just watch how consistent they all look, right? And again, this is a video of Team USA from a couple years ago. But they're all really doing it the same way, pretty much all of them. Now they're going to work some slow rollers. Let's go back here again and watch this one more time. There you go. Get to the right of the ball. Field the ball to the middle of their body. Right to left to target. Footwork looks the same on all of them. There's some great catches by the first baseman. Great job. Okay, back to infielders. All right, so those are the keys. Now, you may say that's a lot of stuff right there. You know, what we just broke down is when I watch all the best infielders, that's what they do. That's how you put yourself in a really good position to be successful. Now, in practice, what we work on is one thing at a time. So we may spend a day, or a drill working on funneling the ball to the middle of our body. And then we may put the footwork in. We may then spend some time working off getting the timing of right, left catch, right? So we'll just go right, stand on our right foot, spread our left foot, catch the ball. Do it over and over again. Then we'll work on, get into a fielding position and go right to left to target. And then we just start kind of putting it all together. So you don't have to do everything right off the bat, right? It's just kind of building infielders, because young infielders don't do a lot of this stuff, all right? The best infielders do all this stuff. But as young infielders, they don't do a lot of this stuff. So you can't expect to just, okay, here are the 10 things you got to do, go do it. Just break it down. Do one at a time. And before you know it, you do it every day or every couple of days for a month, 2 months, 3 months. Eventually, you'll get to a point after a year, couple of years. Some infielders pick it up really quickly. Where you'll be able to put all of it together, and you'll end up looking a lot like these girls right here. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Share the video with all your friends. I really appreciate that to get this out there. Give us a thumbs up. And that's all I got for you guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope this really helped you out, and we'll talk to you later.